You and Magda are 90 Day franchise newbies. What inspired you to join the show? Whose idea was it?
It was actually through a friend, and I was just hoping I could pop my 90-day cherry. And I don't know, I thought it would be interesting. I didn't realize how popular this show is. I didn't watch it too much going into it. And now obviously I started watching a little bit of it, so yeah. It's a very genuine reaction to everything you will see out of me.
That's good to know. How are you feeling now that you know about the show and you know that fans, I'm assuming you know that fans are very opinionated?
Well, that makes me a little nervous of how, I wouldn't say crazy, but how passionate people are about this show. And obviously, I don't let stuff like that bother me. I don't have Twitter. I don't really look at the internet, so I'm not too worried about that. I guess anyone knows going into this that there's gonna be people talking about you, whether it's good or bad. So for me, that's just such a new experience. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna handle it.
Yeah. Is there anything you want the audience to know about you or your relationship with Magda? Just put it out there.
The only thing I would say is just, and I think you'll be able to see our connection, and that neither of us are actors or know how to act, but I think you'll see our connection, how pure and strong it is. And then I hope they can just realize that we actually do have love each other. And I think that will play out.
I like to travel. I like going out, talking to people, spending money, meeting women. But my priorities have shifted lately. I got rid of all the dating apps, and I stopped talking to anyone except one girl by the name of Magda.
Magda made you drop everything, all the people on the dating apps. For her, what was it about Magda that made you say, okay, I'm actually ready to settle down at this point in my life? Because according to your dad, you've had a few girlfriends.
He's had a lot of girlfriends, some longer than others, but he's 34 years old. I would love for him to be married, because family means a lot to us.
Definitely have a few girlfriends. What is it about Mag? I don't know. It's crazy that a 23-year-old is so passionate about kids and marriage and all these things. And I think I kind of value that. I like how pure she is with her intentions and her heart. And I think, I don't know, I never really listened to outside influence. I just follow my heart, and I don't know, we just have a really good connection.
Yeah. I know it raised concerns for you that she was so excited or, eager to start a family with you.
She's saying she wants to come to America and us get married and have children very soon.
How do you feel about that now?
Yeah, well, it raised concerns just because it's a little crazy to talk about that before meeting someone, but I appreciate how pure and honest she is. Magda says and feels how Magda feels. She doesn't lie or hide anything. She's gonna tell you exactly how she feels, and I kind of value that. There's no bullshit with Magda. She's gonna tell you exactly how she feels and what she wants.
Well, you come from a big knit Italian family. How did they feel about, you taking things seriously with her?
I don't know. It's just something that I don't really listen too much to outside influences. I'm just going with my heart and how I feel. So I'm not too worried about others' opinions.
Is there one thing you can remember from filming where you're like, oh, I regret doing that, or I wish I would have done that better?
I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of things. Unfortunately, I didn't see it, but I tend to say a lot of things that I probably will regret. More just me saying silly things that I'm sure some silly things will come out of my mouth.
Oh, I've heard it.
I haven't seen it.
The FaceTime on the toilet was interesting. That was one of them.
We do everything together, except for pooping. She does not want to poop next to me.
You want to poop with her?
I poop all the time on FaceTime. It's my number one time to call someone because I'm free.
Yeah, say stuff like that. I'm sure I'll regret some things, but I don't really look at what other people say too much, so I think I'll be okay. I'm not. It's more just me being silly than anything too bad.
Well, you're the silly one. How would you describe Magda's personality? I know you said she says whatever she wants to say, but expound a little bit more on that.
Well, she's just I'd say she's a little feisty, and she's very passionate. She's not someone who's gonna lie or hide how she feels. She's like a little more serious than me and like very strong-minded, which I like.
And she was excited about joining the show?
No. I mean, neither of us are like super stoked to join a show. We just, I think we just care about being with each other and we love each other. She's never heard of the show or watched it before.
Wow, you guys are in for a ride.
We're definitely in for a ride.